Yeah, because when I signed here in 2003, I'd probably had a great start to my career, lower leagues, managed to get into the Championship with Port Vale, went to the Premier League with Wimbledon, and really had a nightmare. You know, I was close to international call-ups. I was close to being, you know, a name in the Premier League, and I suffered some serious injuries while at Wimbledon, and it would have been easy for me to go off the radar of many people. I managed to get back, albeit back in the Championship with Wimbledon, and had some good seasons there. But I really was worried about where my career was going after Wimbledon. You know, I'd gone on this upward trajectory like you wouldn't believe. And rightly so. I'd only played a handful of games in about 3 years, and then QPR came and said we want to give you a chance. And you know, looking into the history of QPR, and especially with wingers, you know, the wingers that this club has had, and I'm an out and out winger, coming in and playing that first game against Blackpool 20 years ago, running down in front of you know, our block and the loft, and realizing just what a special place this was and what a historic place this was. Fell in love with the club, and now everyone talks about my footballing career, people always associate me with QPR, not Wycombe, not Preston, where I made my debut, not Wimbledon, none of the other clubs. It's always, oh, he used to play for QPR, and that's special to me because the history of this place, I'm really proud to have played here, and as a player, the fans were absolutely fantastic for me.
Obviously, you managed the Wycombe in the Championship, but is there nonetheless a difference to managing a bigger club, which QPR, after all, is?
Yeah.
Is there a bigger budget, for instance? Is it simply different, and how?
Yeah, I suppose at Wycombe, we probably had the smallest budget that's maybe ever been in the Championship, maybe along with Burton or Yeovil, you know, in those days. And
Yeah.
we were absolutely, you know, tipped for bottom of the league and definitely back down. And we only got relegated by 1 point. And Derby County had their financial fair play punishment the year after, which you know would have kept us up on the day. You know, it would have been fantastic for the club to set up. So the expectation at Wycombe was absolutely nothing at all. You know, and I think it was first time in 133 years they'd ever played at that level. And what an exciting season and an honour to be in the Championship. With QPR now, there's a history that comes with this club that I have to try and protect. You know, even though I signed in League One 20 years ago. And the likes of Coventry and Luton and Millwall, all in the playoffs last year, you know, they've all been in League One in recent years. I don't want this club to be in League One again. I think it's too big to be in League One. I've done a lot of games in League One, and that's it's just not where this club belongs. So the expectation level, I'm sure, is lower than it has been for many a year at QPR, but it's still high enough to say we should be in the Championship, and that's what I aim to do.